There's more pushback tonight on a Florida bill, specifically an amendment to it, that would restrict discussing sexuality in the classroom.
Opponents of the bill are holding emergency rallies in hopes of stopping this bill before it gets to the governor. News Channel 8's Nico Clemens joining us live in Tampa tonight with the update on the story. Nico.
Well, Keith, Jennifer, several groups are calling this new amendment cruel and say it forcibly outs LGBTQ students. Parents agree and say, look, these discussions are important to education. However, supporters of the bill believe this legislation is needed.
And I'm so deeply concerned about the harms this will cause.
Jeff and Todd Delmay got married 7 years ago. They're the proud parents of an 11-year-old son. When they learned about a bill that would silence LGBTQ speech in their child's class, it raised several concerns.
If Blake wasn't able to go and freely talk to his teachers about, us as parents or about himself, I think that would have been very damaging.
Under a new amendment to Florida's Parental Rights in Education bill, dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill, if a student tells a teacher or faculty member about their LGBTQ status, the school has to tell their parents within 6 weeks. This legislation would also ban discussion of sexuality and gender identity in classrooms.
This is an all-out attack on LGBT students and LGBT families.
So if a question is asked, does that mean that the teacher should not respond to that child? Based on the law that we're about to pass.
You might ought to say, ask your mother.
The bill's sponsors claim the legislation doesn't prevent these type of conversations in the classroom. Senator Dennis Baxley says it addresses specific procedures schools have.
My thing is the teacher's plate is full with the things that they have to do, and yet we throw every social agenda in their face to take care of. And I'm relieving of them that, saying, this is not your arena.
Governor Ron DeSantis signaled he would support the bill.
But to keep parents out and to keep them in the dark, I don't think that that's something, that works very well.
The Delmays say this legislation is a poor solution in search of a problem.
And school, for some kids, is the only place they can find a safe space.
I reached out to the bill sponsors for comment tonight, still waiting to hear back. But both bills, they're on the House floor tomorrow. In Tampa, I'm Nico Clemens, 8 on your side.